Welcome back, dudes! And then the Monokuma in Cubs Theater segment began. But with all the Monokubs destroyed, this segment was no longer possible, and so the curtain quickly fell. That's depressing. Anyway, moving on. Resume. Class trial. Maki's about to spill her guts, dude. Not literally. Wow, they really... That door needs some WD-40, man. The flashback light became the motive. When Kokichi remembered that he was a remnant of despair, I planned to kill him. I thought that if I killed him, this game, and the battle between hope and despair, would end. I was confident in my talent as an assassin. I knew I would be able to do it. We've tried to end this killing game before, but... we were naive. Huh? That's what I thought. I knew Kokichi would take advantage of my naivety, simply because it's him. Maki totally gets me. That's why I needed to settle it myself. I took the poison arrows and the crossbow, and broke into the hangar with an exisal. But when I entered the hangar, I saw something I never expected. Kaito and Kokichi were fighting each other. Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow, probably by Kaito when he fought back. Both of them stopped and looked at the exisal, most likely surprised by its sudden appearance. Kokichi immediately took out his remote and attempted to control the exisal I was in. I jumped out of the exisal before he could, and shot Kokichi in the back with an arrow. That should have been enough to stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison. Strike 9 poison, correct? But why pick that particular poison? Some of the poison in my lab were far more lethal. I wanted Kokichi to confess his true intentions before he died, to find out why he was always lying and trying to confuse us. What do you mean? If he was the mastermind, it would have been easier for him to hide in the shadows, right? He could have made it seem as if the late Junko was secretly behind this killing game. That way, he could reveal himself as a surprise mastermind to liven up the game. Because of his suspicious actions, anyone would already suspect him as the mastermind. Especially with that message in the courtyard. Kokichi said it was a hint, but was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint? As a remnant of despair, I imagine he wanted to feel the despair of his plan being thwarted. I think that if he wanted the thrill, he would have carried out the plan carefully. So when his carefully laid out plan goes to waste, he would be in utter despair. Nah, that's a good point. Maki must have wanted to hear it directly from Kokichi himself. But it was pointless. I was a fool for thinking I could have a serious talk with him. What are you talking about? Remnants of despair? What's that? I don't understand anything you're saying. But anyway, why are you starting up the killing game when it should have ended? You already know it's all meaningless and that I'm the mastermind. Do you love killing that much? Shut up, you asshole. I realized it was pointless to continue the conversation, so I shot the final arrow. But then... Kaito protected Kokichi? Why? Why would Kaito protect Kokichi? At that moment, my mind went blank. I knew he had to do something about the poison. I rushed to Shuichi's research lab for the antidote. Did I say anecdote? So you didn't have the antidote with you at the time. I used Strike 9 poison to torture Kokichi for info, but I planned to kill him from the start. Aha, that's so mean. But that was my first mistake. Because of that. You what? I ended up killing Kaito. Oh no! When I returned with the antidote, the hangar shutter had been closed. I assumed it was Kokichi's doing, but because of that I couldn't enter the hangar anymore. Wrong voice. Fits her though. I needed to give Kaito the antidote somehow, so I went to the bathroom window. Kaito, can you hear me? Quick, drink this antidote! After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window. Kaito noticed it and grabbed the antidote, but Kokichi stole it from him. Sorry, but I can't die here, since I'm the mastermind of this killing game. Wait, there's only one antidote! Oh, you don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right? He already went to space. That's fricked up. That's fricked up. But technically correct. Damn it. Stop! Are you telling me that we're losing Maki and Kaito this chapter, man? And we're keeping Kokichi? But that doesn't make sense. What about the toilet with his bloody clothes in it? Whatever. I feel so much better. I guess that's a wrap. Or maybe not, because now another class trial is going to start. She could just kill him anyway. There can be two bodies. You'll be the Blackened for this case, you know. The Blackened who killed Kaito. I killed... Shut it. Screw the class trials. Like hell am I gonna let you have your way. Kaito, why did you protect Kokichi? If you didn't help him, then... I couldn't help it. Even if it's Kokichi. I can't have you kill anybody. But me. What? Aw, Kaito wasn't protecting me. He was protecting Maki. The situation just got way worse, huh? Maki's gonna become the Blackened responsible for killing you, all because you protected me. I am feeling so much despair right now. It's crazy. I tell you, it's crazy. Don't you worry, Makiro. I'm not gonna die that easily. Just leave it to me. I'll put an end to this killing game. You're still full of energy, even like that. You really are not boring. What? I want to see what a dying Kaito can do. So show me what you've got. I won't meddle with your plans. What are you? Don't mind me. Run, Makiro. Just hurry up and run. Run. And live. You gotta live. But I refuse to give up. I tried to enter the hangar by breaking the control panel with my knife. Yep. In the end, I couldn't. So that's where the marks on the control panel came from, huh? Called it. Called it immediately. After that, I returned to the bathroom window once more, but I didn't see anyone. I'm stuck in the voice. The bathroom door was closed. I called out, but neither Kaito nor Kokichi answered. I couldn't do anything anymore. All I could do was leave. That's when I made up my mind. As the Blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial, in exchange for all of your lives. That's... But like, why? But like, why? So, that's what happened. But like, why? Then, Kokichi, knowing what he knew, still helped Maki cover up her crime. But why? Was that why you smushed Kaito in the hydraulic press? But why? Kaito wanted Maki to be spotless. As his friend, I felt obliged to help him. How dare you make fun of him? You call yourself a friend. You enjoyed watching us suffer. You freaking poopy butt. Ooh, Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this Exisol. Pretty sure Maki would have already killed me if I was out there in the flesh. So, what are everyone's plans now? Maybe go to the beach? With the truth out in the open, who are you guys gonna vote for? You can vote for me, but if you do, we'll all die together. Or vote for Maki and live. Well, choose whatever you want. I don't care either way. Why? Why are you so calm? Your life depends on this too. Why are you still questioning him? Who cares? Just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for? No, we can't vote yet. We don't have the whole truth. And nothing but the truth. This case isn't over. Huh? Shut the heck up, Shuichi. You're so freaky annoying. Thank you for telling us everything, Maki. Thanks to you, I finally understand. There's another hidden truth within your testimony, bitch! A hidden truth? Yes, I'm positive. Because there's something wrong with the testimony you've given us. The part of Maki's testimony that doesn't add up. Kaito protecting Kokichi, the control panel being damaged, Maki becoming the Blackened, Kokichi drinking the antidote. I can believe that. The control panel being damaged, Maki being Blackened. It's one of these two, 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 it's one of these two. That one, it's wrong. But Maki, that makes sense too. I feel like this one makes the most sense, but it's one of these two. Why wouldn't Maki become the Blackened? She shot people. Alright. I just don't understand why Maki would become the Blackened. First try. First try. Maki said she used a knife to try to break the control panel and enter the hangar. But that doesn't make sense, because there is an alarm system on the shutter. Oh yeah, the alarm should have gone off if someone got close to the shutter. I did not even think about that. I was too focused to notice at the time, but now that you mention it, it is odd. Maybe the sensor just missed her. Nah, the security there isn't that sloppy. If a shady person got near the shutter, the alarm would have gone off without question. Then why didn't the alarm go off? Like I told you, this isn't over. There's still a hidden truth to find. That's right, there must be some kind of reason behind all these oddities. Finding that reason will help us find the hidden truth. Oh shoot, here we go. What freaking time is it now? I did attempt to enter the hangar and try to destroy the knife at the time the alarm system didn't go off. I don't know why I would doubt that. If you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty. Electro bomb though. She had electro bombs. It was doing special setting. Let's see, you're maybe monkey, something alive, probably not. Did you really try to break the control panel with the knife? I'm not trying to tell any more lies. Everybody in this game is Kokichi now. You'll like this video if you would stop watching it if for the rest of the series I gave everybody Kokichi's voice. Let's see. V counter! No, that's wrong! I actually think that's what he says. I just spilled Monster Energy down my shirt. Oh god. There is a way to disable the alarm system. An electro bomb would take it down. But Monkey only had one bomb, and she used it during the raid this morning. Then the only other person who could have used one is Kokichi, right? Huh? Why would I use an electro bomb? I had no reason to shut off the alarm, right? I'd be at a disadvantage if I did that. I guess so. I can't come up with a reason why Kokichi would want to cut the alarm. But we know that the alarm system was neutralized. It had to be. In that case, then... I've got it! Disabling the alarm system wasn't the real objective. What? The main objective of Kokichi's electro bomb. The main objective of Kokichi's electro bomb was... disable the remote control, keep Kibo away... Keep Kibo away? Disable the press's safety function. That's pretty big-brained. That's pretty big-brained. It was to deactivate the safety function on the press. Deactivate the safety function. The electro bomb wouldn't have just taken down the alarm system. It also would have disabled the hydraulic press's safety function. That's true, but why would he do that? To smush the man. There's only one reason that anyone would want to do that. But if I'm right, it means that we've been thinking about this all wrong. All wrong? What aspect of this case runs contrary to the new evidence? What piece of evidence is called into question if the safety function was called off? The mastermind of this killing game, Kaito's cause of death. Credibility of the death video, that one definitely. Yeah, that definitely, yeah. This one. Yeah, I mean, come on. Kaito's cause of death. What? If the electro bomb was used while Maki was trying to deliver the antidote, maybe Kaito didn't die by poison. It could be something else entirely. Yes, the cause of death could now be... Smoosh! I'm just gonna make sure there's nothing else that could be... Yeah, no, it was probably Smoosh. It's probably Smoosh. Yeah, koreda. Smoosh. You got Smoosh? The hydraulic press! Kaito could have been killed by the press after all! What? He could have? If the safety was off, the press could have crushed Kaito while he was still alive. Maybe Kokichi's trying to make everyone think that Maki is a black ant, even though it was actually him, because he actually smooshed him before he died from the poison. What? Again, massive brain. Right after I threw the antidote, I tried to open the shutter. So Kaito should have still been alive. And if he was crushed by the hydraulic press after that, then we would have our cause of death. If that's the case, it'd mean the one who killed Kaito wasn't Maki. It would have been whoever was operating the hydraulic press, Kokichi. I see, very impressive. The hydraulic press could have been the cause of death, but that's just a possibility, a game possibility. What do you mean? It's possible that I killed Kaito with the press, but there's no way to know. Kaito's death could have been either the poison arrow or the hydraulic press. Both causes are possible, but you'll never be able to determine it. That's actually true. Oh my god, no matter what, this is a straight up 50-50, man. Oh my god, that's brutal. That's not true. We can probably solve this mystery too. Right, Shuichi? It's like that Key and Peele gif where he's just like dripping sweat like a waterfall. Is it really possible to determine Kaito's actual cause of death? Was Kaito's cause of death the poison or the drug press? Is it possible to tell? It's not possible, dude. It's not possible. It's literally a 50-50. I hate to admit it, but Kokichi is right. We have no way to prove the cause of death. What did you say? You can't check the body and you don't have any conclusive evidence. You can't deduce any more from here on out. There's no way to know what happened. But I know because I was actually involved. Cool. Brag about it. So that's what you were trying to do. You were trying to commit an unsolvable murder. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Do you finally get it? Yup, that was my plan. The gimmick of this murder case isn't the unknown victim, but rather the unknowable culprit. No one understands me, but only I know the answer. No one understands but me. Nobody understands you either, to be fair. There's no more room for deduction here. Choose the culprit with your own intuition. Intuition? Are you troubled? I'm sure robots don't have intuition, right? But there's nothing you can do about it. This is just how the trial goes. So, who is the culprit? Maki or me? The heart-racing excitement is the black kid in the spotless face-off. It's voting time! Monokuma's gonna be pissed, dude. What?! No! It's a little 50-50! This is insane! This is ridiculous! So what if, like, they actually... Oh, announcement. Hey, that's my line! I'm the one who decides when it's voting time! Aw, come on, no one's gonna figure out the truth, let's just vote already. This won't be a problem, right, Monokuma? Because you know who the culprit is, don't you? Just like you always do. Eh? Yes, of course! Oh my god, he can't know. He can't know. He can't know either, because he was being circled by the exosols. The culprit, you say? Yes, of course I know! Why do you seem so flustered? Flustered? Me? What are you talking about? What's going on with Monokuma right now? Monokuma, do you not know who the culprit is either? Huh? What do you mean I don't know? What don't I know, huh? You don't know, do you? What does this mean? Why doesn't Monokuma know who the culprit is? Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is either? If Monokuma doesn't know, what does that tell us about this case? Wait, this case? Yes, that's it. So that's what Kokichi's real objective was. He has like 7 real objectives in this case, I'm telling you. Huh? What are you talking about? Kokichi wasn't just trying to commit a murder that we couldn't figure out. He was trying to commit a murder that Monokuma couldn't figure out either! Jesus! A murder Monokuma couldn't figure out. But what's the point of that? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma. But consider how many elements of this case would be cleared up. Prior to this case, Monokuma always knew the specific details of each crime, correct? That must mean that he was using some way of monitoring us. What? Perhaps there are hidden cameras strategically placed to avoid our detection. I can't say for certain, but he must be keeping watch somehow. Haven't noticed security cameras in this game. There's security cameras in all the other games. Kokichi probably used the electro bomb to scramble whatever that was. The electro bomb would prevent any cameras from sending video wirelessly. Which means it wouldn't matter where the surveillance cameras were hidden. Like I said, what's the point? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma. Before we determine that for sure, I want to make one thing clear. If the objective were to create a crime that would stop Monokuma, the Exosouls... Yes, the Exosouls weren't protecting Monokuma, they were guarding him. They were attacking him, bullying... attacking him, bullying him, watching him, admiring him. Probably watching, I guess, to make sure he doesn't move. That's kind of what I thought too, actually. They were watching Monokuma. Watching him? Yes, remember what Monokuma said earlier in the investigation? Oh, at the time the Exosouls were on autopilot and directed to only observe me. If they were protecting him like bodyguards, they wouldn't have been facing him. They would have been scanning the area, watching us. But they weren't. That implies that they weren't watching us. They were watching him. They were trying to make sure that Monokuma wouldn't go near the crime scene. That reminds me, before I stole an Exisol, all 4 units were focused on Monokuma. That's why when I stole one to enter the hangar, the other 3 didn't pursue me. So Monokuma must have been talking about Maki. Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. So you share it instead. That way, it'll be fair to all the participants. She didn't want to share that information because it would have linked her to the murder. In which case, it could only be Maki. You're right. So, to summarize this discussion, Kokichi used the electro bomb in the hangar and the Exosols to watch Monokuma, thereby creating a scenario in which Monokuma has no idea who the culprit is. I told you there's no point. Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma. No, Kokichi may not be controlling Monokuma at all. What? But Kokichi's the mastermind, right? Shouldn't he be controlling Monokuma? Kokichi might not be the mastermind!